Hey there, history buffs. Welcome back to another thrilling episode where we dive into the what-ifs of history. Today, we're tackling a big one. Ever wondered what America would be like if the Boston Tea Party never happened? I mean, what if those rebellious colonists decided to just chill and sip their tea instead of tossing it into the harbor? Well, buckle up because we're diving into a parallel universe where tea isn't a thing and Boston is still just as rude. But hey, some things never change, right? First off, let's address the elephant in the room. Tea. The beverage that sparked a revolution. Who cares, right? I mean, when was the last time you heard someone in the US passionately arguing about their favorite tea blend? Exactly. Tea just doesn't have the same cultural impact here as it does in, say, the UK. So imagine a world where the colonists were like, no, we're cool with the tea tax. No dramatic protests, no tea in the harbour, just a bunch of people sipping their tea and going about their day. Fast forward to today, and instead of dumping tea into the harbour, maybe they would have tossed some kale. Yeah, kale. Because, let's be honest, that would have sent a clearer message. Imagine the headlines, "Colonists revolt by tossing kale into the harbour." It would be a sight to see and probably a lot more eco-friendly. Take your leafy greens and shove it, King George. The colonists would have found a way to make their point one way or another. So, without the Boston Tea Party, what does America look like? Well, for starters, our national drink might just be water. Exciting, right? Hydration is key, after all. Imagine a world where water is the go-to beverage. No Boston Tea Party, no rebellious spirit, and definitely no overpriced coffee shops on every corner, just good old H2O. Without that spark of rebellion, maybe the coffee culture wouldn't have taken off the way it did. No Starbucks, no artisanal coffee shops, just plain water. And Boston? Oh, Boston. Those folks are still as charmingly rude as ever. The city's attitude is as iconic as its landmarks. "Hey, I'm walking here," would be the national greeting. Forget about please and thank you, it's all about that Boston attitude. Imagine a world where the Boston attitude is the norm. Politeness, overrated, directness, absolutely essential. But let's talk taxes. Yeah, those are still going up. No Boston Tea Party means no major tax revolt, so taxes just keep climbing. Picture this, every time you buy a sandwich, there's a sandwich tax. Oh, you want extra cheese? That'll be an extra tax. It's like the founding fathers sat down and thought, how can we make taxes more creative? Imagine the frustration of being taxed for every little thing. It would be a bureaucratic nightmare. We would be taxed on the money we earn, every purchase we make, taxed on property we own. But hey, at least the government would be well funded. Now, I know what you're thinking. What about those famous Revolutionary War heroes? What would they be doing in this alternate reality? Well, they'd probably be famous for something else entirely. Paul Revere, he'd be known for his midnight ride to deliver pizzas. The pizzas are coming. The pizzas are coming. And George Washington? Instead of crossing the Delaware, he'd be crossing the street to avoid the sandwich tax. A true American hero. So without the Boston Tea Party, America would be pretty much the same, but with a lot less enthusiasm for tea. We'd still be complaining about taxes, and Boston would still have the same delightful charm. In the end, it turns out the Boston Tea Party was just a fun excuse to throw a harbour party. And who doesn't love a good harbour party? So raise a glass of whatever you like and toast to the America that could have been. Cheers, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more historical what-ifs and comedic journeys through time. Catch you next time.